Faber Education Little Genius Components. Little Genius is a series of books in 3 levels for elementary level learners of English to explore common basic maths and science topics. Each level consists of 2 books for maths, a storybook and an activity book, and 2 books for science, again a storybook and an activity book. This way, a student using Little Genius will have a set of 4 books. All pages from activity books are perforated, so they can be separated from the book before use and organized in a suitable way after use. Now, let's take a look at each level. Little Genius 1. Little Genius Maths 1 storybook uses short stories and simple poems with characters such as Hammy the hamster and Sammy the sock to introduce the young learners into the world of numbers, shapes, position, patterns, addition, and subtraction. In Science Storybook, on the other hand, Mr. Germ or Grumpy Grandpa, along with others, guide young learners to an understanding of basic scientific principles such as temperature, states of matter, health, hygiene, and living things. Activity books for Maths and Science 1 contain various activities such as cutting, coloring, matching, tracing, puzzles, or other hands-on activities to match and expand those introduced in storybooks. All themes and topics included in Little Genius go hand in hand and match Turkish map curriculum of maths and science for each grade. Little Genius Maths and Science 2. In Little Genius Maths 2 storybook, through a story of Princess Mathalina and her quest to find the perfect husband, students learn about many mathematical concepts such as numbers, shapes, position, patterns, symmetry, measurement, or weight. The book is also a gentle introduction to multiplication and division. In Storybook for Science 2, students read a story about Leonard the lemur in his quest to find a lost letter. Through his adventures, students learn more about states of matter, living things, energy, and other scientific topics. The activity books for Little Genius Maths and Science 2 are again a huge source of various activities to practice basic maths and science principles presented in the storybooks. Little Genius Maths and Science Level 3. In Storybook for Little Genius Maths 3, we can learn about 4 friends who begin Operation Smile to help Miss Woodward save the local animal sanctuary. The story highlights the basic principles and everyday use of maths. In Science Storybook, on the other hand, students learn about a little girl, Lily McCall, who is worried about her science class. And she finds an unexpected friend to solve her problems and make her see science in all its wonder. Activity Book for Maths 3 is full of activities to discover and practice all the topics covered in the storybooks, such as geometry shapes, lines and rays, angles and fractions, or time and measurement. In Activity Book for Science 3, you can find a lot of useful activities concerning sense organs, health and hygiene, states of matter, liquid, sound, earth, or environment issues. Little Genius series is supported by a website in which you can find extra activities, details, further information and instructions as to how to use the books. After logging in, you choose the type and the level of the book you are dealing with. At the top of the main page, you can find an icon with 3 black dashes. There, you have a link to the weeks. Each book, both maths and science, both activity and storybook, is divided into 36 weeks. For each lesson, you will find language objectives, maths, or in case of science books, science objectives, as well as materials and resources that you need for this particular lesson. For each lesson, you have an introduction with the main idea and explanation of activities you will be dealing with. This is followed by detailed information and explanation of the activity, instructions for extra craft activity, instructions for the worksheets included in this lesson, and finally video links to videos, songs, clips or documentaries concerning particular theme. For each lesson you are provided with 3 differentiated worksheets that can be either downloaded and distributed among the students or projected in the classroom. The worksheets can be done in the classroom or assigned as a homework. Also on the main page you can find links for audiobooks. The storybooks and activity books for each level of Little Genius are also available in audiobook form. You can project and use them in the classroom during your lessons. Little Genius books present subjects in a gentle manner and give context that makes maths and science interesting and exciting for young learners. If you have any questions concerning Little Genius books or would like to learn more about Faber products, please contact our office or one of our educational consultants.